Hey beauty, so today I am here with the video to show you guys exactly the difference between the waist trimmer and the waist cincher. Now I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube, there's a lot of pictures on Instagram. I know you guys have seen both of these products probably in my videos because I showed you guys this before and I showed you guys the waist cincher. But there is a difference. Not a big difference, but there is a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the actual 100% honest to God truth with both of these products. Now, let me first start off by saying I like both of these. I love them, love them, love them. I first started off with the waist trimmer that you can purchase at Walmart for $5, at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. You can find this just about anywhere, but this is very budget friendly. So if you don't have a lot of cash to spend on the waist cincher or you're saving your money for this, fine. But in the meantime, you could use this, but I do highly recommend you get one of these for working out. They're good for to help lose water weight if you're bloated. This helps with that. And of course, I use my lovely Abilene with this. So I really do love the waist trimmer. It's very cheap and you get instant results. As soon as you put this on, you do 30-40 minutes of cardio or strength training with the Abilene. You take this off, you're going to definitely see a difference in your stomach. You're going to see a lot of sweat that you sweated out. You will see a great difference with this product, and it's only $5. I like that. I don't have issue with this at all. The only thing about this is that you will run through these quick. If you work out a lot like I do, I'll use this Friday, 5 days a week. So this will probably last me a good 2 weeks before it's like all beat up and stretched out and like starting to tear from stretching it out a lot. This 2 a month. So this will run, but that's what, $10 a month. It's still very affordable. Now with the waist trimmers that you've seen online everywhere, this one is from Shape City. I do have a separate video showing you guys exactly how I put this on. So I'm gonna make sure I list the links to both of the videos showing both of the how I put both of these on. But this I like a lot. Now this is very expensive. I believe this is this range from $60 to $80 online, not only on shapecity.com but other websites as well. So this is very pricey. And a lot of people want to know exactly what's the difference between an $80 product and a $5 product. Is there a difference? Yes, there's a difference. Which one do I prefer? I like them both, but I would have to say I prefer this. Not because it's cheaper, just because I personally like the results better. And let me tell you why. Now, I use both products. I used this before I even used the waist cincher. I used this for months at a time. Months at a time. So I love this product. And then I started using this and I fell in love with it as well. And I used this for many weeks as well. But I went back to this just because, like I said, I like the personal results that I got using the waist trimmer, I like better. Not to say that this isn't a good product, but I just like this better. With this, I see instant results. Like my stomach is flatter, I'm less bloated. There's inches that's instantly off. I probably lose like 2 inches off, 3 inches. And there's just tons and tons of sweat that's coming off. I just like the feel of it. I just love everything about this. So, sorry guys. So about this, about the waist cincher, I like the results with this, but you're going to have to use this over time to actually see results. Now it claims to help you burn fat quicker, and it helps you burn fat, but I really don't see the difference between the $5 waist trimmer and the waist cincher. One thing I like about the waist cincher that does not involve this is when you're working out, if you do strength training a lot, you need back support, and it's very easy to injure your back. If you're doing strength training, it's very easy to injure your back. Like you have to be very careful. You have to do the exercise the right way to prevent injury to your back. Lower back injury is just so common when you're doing strength training. But this helps with that because it's sucking you in, but it's supporting your back, which is really huge. And I do strength training, and like the day that I don't do, well, last week, for instance, I didn't use the waist cincher, and I was doing lower back exercises, and I actually injured my back. So it's not nothing dramatic, but you know, I am a little sore from it, so I haven't did strength training this week, so my back can heal. But this does help because when I do my strength training, I'm my posture, I'm sitting upright, it's sucking me in, it's giving me that good back support. I don't get that with this, and this isn't what it's for, but I'm just letting you know, you get some back support with this. So that's something to definitely consider. I notice I don't sweat with this inside, and I think it's because of the cotton lining inside of it. Now, as you know, with cotton and you're sweating, it's going to absorb the moisture. So the lining in here is definitely going to absorb the moisture. But if you're like me, I like to see some sweat, okay? When I see sweat, I know I'm doing something right. Now, with the waist trimmer, there's latex in here. So it's a different material which is going to help you sweat. And if you're using the abalone, like I told you guys before, that sweat increases by like 60%, okay? So this will make you sweat, and that's what I like about it. But the difference between the two, I see quicker results with this. This, over time, you'll see results. You'll see a smaller waist because it's sucking you in more. But you can use this to get the same results. You might like it better. You might like this better. You don't get the back support with this. You get back support with this. So, you know, you prevent injuries. You prevent doctor calls. You prevent all of that. But those are just my pros and cons. Like I said, I get results quicker with the waist trimmer than I do with the waist cincher. I do like my waist cincher because it gives me that back support. But if you're looking for something that's budget friendly, I suggest you go out and get you a waist trimmer, which is about $5. If you want something that's with back support, I say get the waist cincher. And one thing about the waist cincher that you don't get with this, you get that automatic hourglass figure. So if you're trying to have that hourglass figure, you know, you're trying to fake it till you make it, you want to get the waist cincher, okay? This is not going to get you the hourglass figure like as soon as you throw it on. But if you put this on, you can even wear this without working out. You can put your clothes over it. Over it, you might see like the lining of it, but if you wear like a certain material, you won't see it. But you'll have that nice, sexy hourglass shape. This, you're not going to get that so-called hourglass shape. You will get it, but you're going to probably be able to see the lining of it. But using this over time, you know, even if you double it, you'll eventually get that hourglass shape because you're losing inches off your waist, your stomach, you're less bloated, and then, you know, you get that nice hourglass figure. So that's just my opinion on both of these. Let me know which of these have you tried, which one do you like better, and yeah, that's my thoughts on it, my honest thoughts at least. But yeah, I prefer this. Like this, but Melinda's sticking with this. So I went back to it. I went and got me a new one last week. Got my Abilene. The Abilene I purchased from Walgreens. It was $13. I'm not sure if they sell it at Walmart. They might have a different brand. I haven't tried any other brand but the Abilene, and I love the Abilene. It's $13, worth every single dollar. But yeah, love my waist trimmer. Cost me $5. I probably use about 2 to 3 a month. I like my waist cincher. It gives you that sexy hourglass figure. It supports my back, especially if you're doing a strength training. So it's just about what you're looking for. And if you want, you can try them both together. I did it before. I used this. I put this on first with the Abilene, and I put this over it. And of course, you're going to look bigger than what you are because all the material. But you know, whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, MyPureBeauty10. Follow me on MyFitnessPal, MyPureBeauty10. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, stay blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.